Namaste everyone. So we start again on this first chapter by Daaji Maharaj in Truth Eternal. Yes, we'll begin from where we left last time. So let's offer our prayers so that we can understand these writings a bit better. Thank you. So we start here. Lalaji is taking us in a very difficult territories to travel now. He's bringing in the aspects of mantra, yantra, and tantra. He's defining this mantra, yantra, and tantra drishta. When we read this words of Dalaji Maharaj, then we understand that how much misunderstood these words are in the world. So let's explore. Mantra drishta, according to Lalaji, is a seer of mantra. Mantra means mystery of nature, a remedy, a plan, or a scheme. Whoever is alert in grasping this is a Rishi, meaning one who can grasp the mantra, the true meaning behind it, significance behind each mantra, is a Rishi. Innumerable are such persons, but seven are of distinctions: Bhardwaja, Agastya, Jamdagni, Atri, Gautama, Vishwamitra, and Brihaspati. Commonly, they are also known as Saptarishis. These are seven principles of nature that are found in the ethereal atmosphere, Akash Mandal, in the form of Veda or knowledge. Apart from these are all those personalities who are related to special attributes of these rishis and are subordinate to them. Some of you must have read the reference to Rishi Agastya and his role in granting or allowing the freedom from India. His role in arriving at freedom for India in 1947. Sometime in 1945 or so, Babuji Maharaj mentions the role of Agastya Muni, one of the Saptarishis. Also, it is said that he is the keeper of all the knowledge associated with Vedas and all the ancient methodology prevalent in India. So they are, in a way, storehouse of knowledge. Now we go to another level of Yantra Drishta. The seer of instrument. So the earlier it was mantra. Now it is the seer of instrument that runs according to certain laws. The word niyantru in Sanskrit means one who controls time, space, and matter and keeps them in order. Such a Rishi is called Aditya, which is the name of a deity that shines like the sun. The third one, Yantra Drishta, the seer of the current of the movement of nature or vitality, and one who spreads this current. Such a Rishi is called Rudra. He shows the way through practical experience. So it is all about currents of energy, currents related to our attention, and how we unite with these forces of nature. When we read this word Tantra, it also helps us understand what is Swatantra. Swatantra means when you can understand the word Swatantra when you speak this word. Swa means self, and Tantra is this regulation of energy. So, through this regulation of energy, when you attain personal freedom, so it is all about that, nothing to do with what generally people understand as tantric ways of life. In addition to these, there are Vasus and Dhruvas among men, those who are conversant with the secrets of these and participate in the activities of knowledge, meditation, and higher knowledge or science. Vijnana are called rishis. Such men are found in every country and every race, their names and language being different. That is Abdul, Kutub, Avatar, Wali, Nabi, Sawabit, Sayyare, Sadhu, Sant, etc. And once again, you'll find the reference to this particular word called Abdul, who are like nature's functionaries, looking after particular areas, geographical areas where a lot of activities, human activities happen, and they regulate all that. These rishis of India have given a special name to Veda by hearing, comprehending, and accepting which the essence of the Veda can be easily realized. The name is Sriti. That which has been heard, is being heard, and will be heard is also called Shruti. I mean, beautiful thing here is this particular statement that will be heard. So Vedas are written or were written much later. What was heard by these great rishis, what is being heard, what was heard, and what will be heard. So, unlike many religious beliefs, where each religion portrays that, oh, this is the end of knowledge, there is nothing more than that. There is nothing more than Gita or nothing more than Bible or there is nothing more than Quran. No, there is no end to this knowledge. Knowledge will keep coming. Even in the future, the great rishis will be there who will perceive all this descent of knowledge. That which has been heard, is being heard, and will be heard is also called Sruti. Here, our tradition does not claim that we have the ultimate knowledge. There is very fact that it will be heard means it can happen in the future too. There is no arrogance about the present. It is also known as Sruta, which means that which is heard. A special meaning of Sruti is divine law, divine principle, and divine secret. which again is Veda itself. Nowadays it is called Surat. The Rishis heard it before and heard it within themselves, and we can hear the same for ourselves according to the laws laid down by the Rishis. Smriti is not reliable fully. Smriti is something that you can recall via memory, and lot of recollection of such memory phases out because of this lack of accuracy, and this recitation from Smriti is often tainted with our reconstruction. Right? So reconstruction of memory becomes a problem when reciting Smritis. So from this particular definition of Veda and Shruti and some other holy literature as Smriti, then it is understood here that Gita is neither Shruti nor Smriti. Because Ved Vyas, when he wrote down this, he translated the feelings that transpired between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, something that he witnessed. Did he have the opportunity of listening to Lord Krishna, those 8 or 9 slokas that Lord Krishna conveyed to Arjuna? They were recited, but not all the slokas that we hear through 18 chapters. There was no time for such recitation or conveying various aspects of existence to Arjuna at such a crucial moment. What sage Vyasa did was to grasp the feelings that transpired between the two and translated them. And it is a fact that Lord Krishna gave Divya Chakshus or divine vision to Arjuna. And when such is the case, where was the incidence for discussion at all? Shruti is that which is only heard, the original, independent and unmixed sound. Smriti is a remembered law or code of conduct, Dharma Drishta, that is mixed sound. Shruti, being an independent original sound, is an authority in itself, and Smriti, being a remembered thing, depends on another authority. See, for example, to understand how Smriti can fail, you tell something to your dear ones in your family that let's do this on this after 10 days. You give an elaborate explanation to your spouse, your children, or your parents, or your maids or servants in the house. Just to taste it out, after 2 weeks, find out what you said to them. Everyone will have a different story to tell you. It only means Smriti can fail. Smriti is often tainted with personal interpretation of what you have already spoken about. A lot of things get added to it. There is a lot of reconstruction when we recall through memory. So Smriti is not a reliable aspect of our scripture. Shruti, while, is the name of that sound which can be heard, but which is not bound by word, letter, and lip pronunciation. Smriti can, to a certain extent, be called the imitation of that original sound, which is bound by the tongue, lips, teeth, and intonation, etc. Shruti is independent, Smriti is dependent. Nobody can contradict Shruti, whereas Smriti can be contradicted or denied. As Shruti is authority in itself, it needs nobody's certification. Smriti is less self-authoritative, and as such, it needs certification of another authority. Shruti never alters, Smriti always alters. Shruti is the absolute vibration because it consists of vibrations only, whereas Smriti is the imitation of the original sound and it's artificial, dependent on alphabets, words, language, pronunciation, and as I said, interpretation of individual mind. It is therefore syllabic, varnatmak. A syllable consists of a letter or letters of the alphabet. Shruti can produce original influence, which means the order of God. Shruti has the effect of negation, which pronounces itself at the time of total dissolution. This sound pervades the body of all beings and sustains, nourishes, and preserves them. This is the suggestive meaning of the word Shruti. It is a mystery, a secret, known by the seers only. People of this manifested world and the world of effects cannot understand this, although they can express this sound reflected in their thought through various expressions such as God is great, garlic and carrot, shut up you idiot. So these are the interpretations here. There is yet another meaning of the Shruti sound which is called Udgit. Ud meaning higher, otherworldly, original, collection of attributes or becoming, and Geet meaning song. Thus the word means the song of the original and the manifestation, or the song of being and becoming, or the song of heaven and earth, or the human voice. Om is the imitation of the Udgit and is a combination of three letters. We'll continue with this aspect of Om, but here where the topic changes a bit. Thank you.